Girls TV as well with you. Today I have a news story, as you can tell from the thumbnail, about a Georgia pastor and his wife. Child, we're gonna get into it, baby. Okay, so look, let me share my screen. Give me a little second. Okay. So, Georgia pastor and his wife accused of keeping 8 people with disabilities locked in the basement. Okay, so this happened in Georgia. This is Live 5 in Atlanta, Georgia. Live 5 News in Atlanta, Georgia. This was on Monday. Both the articles that I'm going to tell you guys about today were both on Monday. And so let's just briefly read through. I'm not going to read the whole thing. So it says, according to press release, 55-year-old Curtis Keith Bankston and 56-year-old Sophia Sim Bankston were operating an unlicensed group home, in quotes, or personal care facility under the guise of a church known as One Step of Faith Second Chance, and were the caretakers for the people found in the basement. The situation came to light after the first responders were called to the couple's home January 13th for reports of an individual having a seizure. Emergency personnel were unable to enter the basement through the door because it was locked and had to gain access by climbing through a window. The investigation also reveals that the Bankstons were in control of the disabled individual's finances, medications, and public benefits. The police were able to determine that the individuals had been denied their medications and in some instances medical care as well. Yeah, and they're down there having seizures and you can't even get to them. Like, that's sad. And then, let me see. Let me take you guys back to another article. Stop sharing that one. And I have another one I wanted to show you guys. It's basically the same thing, but it had like a little bit more information. So this is the root. This is also on Monday. What in the fall from grace is this? Oh my God. Right? Oh my God. I didn't even think about that. And I read this and I didn't even think about that. Wow. It says the Georgia pastor and the first lady have been arrested for false imprisonment, holding 8 people locked in their basement. Okay, we know that part already. Okay, so per the One Step of Faith Ministries website, Pastor Bankston is dedicated to giving back to the community by feeding the hungry, housing the homeless, clothe the naked. His wife's mission is to help homeless get off the street and back into the workforce. No, your mission was to get these vulnerable people in your care so that you can take their money. Like, stop that. Stop. Griffin Fire last week responded, okay, we know that. They went in there and yeah, so basically, it says NBC reported the people held captive were between the ages of 25 and 65, and 5 of them being wards of the state. See, they have been placed into housing by Georgia Department of Human Services. It's both frightening and disgusting. Yeah, to say the least, right? But you get the idea. So it's not funny. Like, it's not funny. I'm not laughing because I think it's funny, because the last thing it is funny. But basically what we're going to talk about is how not only and I'm not just picking on the Christian community, because this happens everywhere. This happens in the conscious community. This happens everywhere where people prey on other people. Like, that's just a thing everywhere we go. But in this case, they were preying on people in the name of the Lord, you know. And like, I think somebody just sent me, she sent it to me in Instagram, and before I could even, I just read the title and I was like, and I bet it was all in the name of the Lord. And yeah, that's what it said in the article. Like, in the name of God. So thank God for mandated reporters, right? They were taking their money. They weren't getting their medical care. They're disguised as a business. Like, this is premeditated. Like, this is calculated. And we don't even know how long this has been going on unless we can get one of the people to tell them, you know? And this is really sad. It's really snakish. It's really deceitful. Like, imagine how many lies they had to tell, like, just to keep it going. Like, now you got to lie about this. Now you got to lie about that. And these people aren't even getting their medications. Like, you couldn't even give them their medications. Like, you're taking their money and you're just going to lock them in the basement. Like, nothing good ever happens in the basement. Um, and I believe in the root. Was it the root? They were saying that they were able to go and come as they please. And I'm like, okay, well, if they are able to go and come as they please, then how come there was a lock on the door and the paramedics had to get in through the window? They had to call the police. So it's kind of hard to believe that they can come and go as they please. Like, it's just, and then also too, I wanted to show you guys, like, look at this woman's eyes. Like, the guy just looks like, I like hot dogs. Like, he looks stupid anyways, but her her eyes look evil as hell. Like, check this out. Like, just look. She looked like she don't care. Like, she just looks like, whatever, I got caught. Like, let's get this moving. And he just looks like, huh? Like, I'm sure she was the brains of the operation. Like, ugh, whatever. It's not funny, but I mean, God. But anyways, basically, well, no matter what community you're in, whether it be the Christian community, the conscious community, you're going to have to learn how to use discernment for yourself. Like, you need to do what's best for you and your family. And there's snakes everywhere, in the church, on the street, at your job, in your family. They're everywhere. You know what I mean? So you have to just make sure that you use your discernment. And God would never put you in a situation to where you're broke, or would ask you to give your last, or put you in a bind. I don't think whatever situation he puts you in only makes you stronger. That can be true, but sometimes we can just wallow in that, and it can just cause us to be depressed, because we have the power to make anything we want to happen. you know and a lot of times men talk for God, and like when they say he's a jealous God or something, like, you know what I mean, it's like that sounds more man made to me. And for me, and I tell my kids, if it doesn't feel right, it doesn't sound right, it isn't right. So I just wanted to touch on this and kind of like bring awareness, and just, I'm a Libra, so either way, no matter what, religion you're in, or whatever you call yourself, a spiritualist, or you're in the conscious community, I think we just all need to use discernment, because we saw what happened with the young Pharaoh situation. We saw what happened, you know, well, we've been seeing what's happening in the church. Like, that's not new. But, a lot of people left the church and went to the conscious community, which is okay, but you can't fully put your whole trust in another human being, because at the end of the day, they're still another human being. Like, you guys forget about the whole purpose, or the higher power that's leading everything, excuse me, and you start worshiping the person. And that's not what we're here for. And so, yeah, you got to be prepared for everything. And what fits for your family may not fit for the next family, or what fits for, you get my drift. So, yeah, I just wanted to bring this up because this was a really crazy story. I didn't know any. I found out about this, I think, yesterday morning. I wasn't able to upload yesterday because I had to do some shopping, so I was gone all day yesterday. But, yeah. So not only is the Age of Aquarius snatching the snatching the cover off Christianity, it's snatching the cover off the conscious community too. Like everybody, it's not just one. There's bad apples in every bunch. We got to pick them out. And that's another thing too. Like in the Black community, we need to stop saying all of us need to come together. Yes, it would be nice if all of us could come together. That would be absolutely beautiful. But the ones that are messing up and the ones that have told us who we are, we need to listen to that and we need to move accordingly. And sometimes those bad apples need to be picked out and removed. Like, stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not going to happen. So I just feel like a lot of us are holding ourselves back and our own communities back by just saying, like, that's your brother, that's your sister. And no, we don't. We don't. Now, I'm not saying if you want to give a person a chance or whatever, okay. But I mean, that saying is true. Once somebody shows you who they are, believe them. No matter who they are. You can't look at people and be like, well, this can't possibly be them. It's them. It's them. So, all right. Yeah, at the end of the day, we are searching for hidden knowledge. And no man on this planet, no one on this planet has all the answers. Like, we're all on the same journey. Some are further than others, but we're all on the same journey. Nobody can actually tell you how to live your life. People can give you advice. People can lead you in the right direction, but it's ultimately up to you. You have to do what makes it fit for you, and you have to use your discernment no matter who it is, no matter what religion you're in. Okay? Yes, I said that 3 times. If I repeat myself, that's what you need to be paying attention to. Okay? So that is a little short video that I just wanted to upload for you guys. I am Jessica Ma'at. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll be uploading soon. This is Jessica Ma'at with Libra Scales TV. Love y'all. See you soon. Bye.